What's up guys, Wilson here with our latest project, which is for another brand new Porsche 992.2 GT3 Touring, and this time the color on here is Malachite Green. So what we're going to be doing with this one is the same as all the other ones, which is a full body PPF installation with ClearGuard Alpha G2. We will also be tinting the windows with Spectra Photosync IRD. The owner chose 45% all around plus 70% front windshield, and then ceramic coating over the entire car. So we're going to get this entire process started now, and check this out. At the very end, I'll show you the final results. Alright guys, this project is completed, so for the rest of this video I'll take you on a walk around and show you some close-up shots of the completed work. So let's start with the hood. Now we like to start with the hood in the description because this is one of the more difficult panels on the 992 GT3s, and that's really because of the two vent openings on the front end. Now normally when this is done you would get a relief opening right about there, and this also a relief opening on this side to relieve the tension. As you can see, what we did was a one-piece installation without those openings, without those seams, and we tucked the film into all of this area wherever possible to get the best protection possible. Now you may have noticed that on the hood, the owner spec'd the car with this beautiful decal that runs from the front all the way to the roof and the back. What we did with that is we simply filmed right over it so that the decal gets protection as well. Now on the front bumper, one of the main differences from the 992.1 and .2 is with this added panel right over here. As you saw from our process, we did this as a one-piece install as well. That brings the film covering the front end, dips in and comes right back out without any relief openings whatsoever in there. This maximizes protection, so it leaves no space, no areas unprotected. Now let's make our way to the side of the car and let's take a look at the doors. I always mention this because many times when this is done as a pre-cut template, you would get a relief opening right about here, right next to the mirrors. You would get a joining seam. As you see, the way we do this is done without that seam, so aesthetically it looks so much better. On the doors are the mirrors, and on the mirrors we do the cap as a one-piece installation as well that covers it from the inside all the way to the outside without the normal joining seam right about there. On this area that bends in, we bring the film right over the edge so that the seam is not sitting on the outside. This overall just gives the best protection possible. Now on the rear quarter panels, we do this as a one-piece installation that covers the entire thing. And after this panel is done with the first layer, we double up this area right over here on the rear fender hip. And from the factory, there normally is a piece that is already on this area. And the problem with that is that it normally does not cover this backside. There will be a seam that runs all the way down here. The bottom side over here will be unprotected. And what we did with this is we extended that shark fin coverage, brought it all the way back to this edge, increased the coverage about a few inches higher, a few inches forward, and all the way down to the bottom edge right over here. This gives the maximum protection so that all the debris that is getting kicked up from the front tires will be hitting this with double the protection. Now, two more panels on the back side. The rear bumper. This again is also a one-piece installation. We bring the film tucked underneath the rear tail lights, and on these areas around the rear brake lights, we bring the film right up to the panel edge so that it maximizes coverage without having the seams show out. Now on this back area right by the license plate holder, we also do this without a relief opening right over here so that overall it just looks so much better done this way. The last panel on this rear spoiler, you can see that there is this little plastic winglet over here. We removed it, filmed the entire rear spoiler, and repositioned it back to the original area so that you don't get any seams surrounding this. Now, after the PPF was done, we tinted the car with Spectra Photosync IRD, the best heat blocking window film in the industry and also the most exclusive as well. What the owner chose is IRD 45% on the side and rears, and also 70% on the front windshield. Again, the best heat blocking, over 99% UV protection, and also glare reduction and blue light reduction, which reduces eye strain while driving. This again is the best window film in this entire industry. Now, after the PPF and tint were done, we ceramic coated over the entire car, including wheels and calipers, and what that does is it adds to the gloss and also adds to the extra protection that you get from the environment. ClearGuard Alpha G2, which we use exclusively here at Premier, is already the best gloss PPF in this industry, the best hydrophobicity as well. And out here you can see how the paint on here is really shining through, giving it the best gloss that is possible. So guys, another one of these completed, and I'm sure the owner will be super ecstatic being able to pick it up and drive it with a peace of mind. And until the next one, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow, and I'll see you soon.